I'm here today to tell you about exponents. First of all, if you multiply exponents, you actually add them. For example, y to the second times y equals y to the third, and x to the second times x to the second equals x to the fourth. However, x to the negative first times x to the third would equal x to the second. Exponents in parentheses have an exponent outside the parentheses. You multiply these exponents. For example, x to the second with an exponent 3 outside the parentheses has an exponent 6. And when you have y to the third in parentheses and a regular exponent 5 outside the parentheses, you get y to the 15th. And if you get x to the second inside the parentheses and exponent 2 outside the parentheses, you get exponent. When you have an exponent 0, it is simply 1. For example, x to the 0 power is 1, and y to the 0 power is 1. Z to the 0 power would also be. If you have a negative exponent, you have to move it in the variable down to the bottom. And for example, when you have y to the negative 1 on top, you need to take it down and make it 1 over y to the first. And x to the negative second would be 1 over x to the second. Z to the negative third would be 1 over z to the third. When you divide with exponents, you actually subtract them. For example, x to the third y to the second over x to the second y would be xy. And x to the fifth y to the sixth over x to the second y to the third would be x to the third y to the third. And also, if you had x to the sixth and y to the seventh over x to the third and y to the fourth, you would still have x. You would have x to the third, y to the third. Adding and subtracting polynomials put together like terms. For example, 3x plus 4y to the second plus 5x plus 2y to the second is actually 6y to the second plus 8x. And 2x to the second plus 3y plus 4x to the second plus 5y is 6x to the second plus 8y. 3x to the third plus 4y to the second plus 6x to the third plus 4y to the second equals 9x to the third, 8y to the second. Multiplying polynomials, you multiply what's outside of the parentheses by what's inside the parentheses, or in special cases, you multiply variables by variables and stuff. Basically, for example, 2x to the third to x in parentheses is 2x to the fourth, and 3x to the second to y inside the parentheses is 3x to the second. But in special cases, 3x to the second times 3x to the second would just be 9x to the fourth. Polynomials, you'll have things on top. You want to separate them and divide them by the bottom. And then once you've done that, you want to put them back together. 6x to the second plus 2x plus 4 over 2x equals 3x plus 1 plus 2 over x. Or x to the second plus x plus 1 could be, over x could be x plus 1 plus 1 over x. 8x to the second over 8x to the second plus 4x plus 2 over 2 would be 4x to the second plus 2x plus 1.